We're going to be focusing on how we build our communities, how we learn together, and honestly, how we grow in true, meaningful partnership. We're looking closely at a really powerful blueprint drawn directly from the AC Action community. And our focus today is super clear. We are charting the path from mere recognition to shared collective action.
Okay, let's dive into this. May is meaningful. Now, it's a short phrase, right? But man, it carries incredible weight. We aren't just talking about flipping another page on the calendar here. This month is an unusually strong window for shared, actionable solidarity. It's like we have this really unique opportunity right now to pause, reflect, and actively shape the kind of inclusive network we all actually want to be a part of. So to really ground our entire conversation in identity, let's look at ACTION, A.C.T.I.O.N. It's a collaborative, cross-racial community at Algonquin College that specifically centers racialized employees and cross-racial allies. The whole emphasis here is on volunteering, education, celebration, and allyship. It's basically a direct mandate for us to move from just passively acknowledging diversity to actually building real, authentic relationships. Which brings us to a really core question, and I want you to think about this. What does solidarity in action actually look like? Really think about that for a second. Because, it's incredibly easy to just put out a commemorative public service announcement or string together some token multicultural montage online, right? But true solidarity, it demands so much more than a symbolic gesture. It challenges us to look at how we show up for one another every single day.
So how does this build on the community's strategy? Well, it's all about contrasting passive recognition with what we call a living network. The strategy here intentionally avoids what UNESCO refers to as festival multiculturalism. You know, the kind where diversity is treated as just this surface-level aesthetic celebration. Instead, we're actively inviting everyone to participate in a living network. And that means focusing on real people, shared practices, accessible tools, and deep, ongoing commitments.
All right, this year, 4 powerful community observances converge, and we are going to break them down fast, social media real style. You ready? Let's go. First up, all of May is Asian Heritage Month in Canada. The 2026 theme? Honoring Asian Canadians, stories that built Canada. We are moving totally past generic symbols here to honor the lived experiences, historical contributions, and continued leadership of diverse communities from East, South, Southeast, West, and Central Asia.
Next, Global Accessibility Awareness Day, or GAD. The main focus? Digital access and inclusion. And listen, this is not a side issue. This is all about inclusive systems and products for over 1 billion people living with disabilities. Accessibility is absolutely the foundation of belonging.
Keep that energy up, International Tea Day. The UN's Food and Agriculture Organization frames this one as sustaining tea, supporting communities. We are absolutely not treating tea as an exotic prop or aesthetic decor today. It is a vital site of cultural heritage, economic livelihood, smallholder labor, and global food security.
And finally, rounding out the sequence, UNESCO's World Day for Cultural Diversity. The core focus here is intercultural dialogue. We are positioning cross-racial solidarity as dialogue that actually leads somewhere. We're talking about movement towards peace, better design, better policy, and sustainable development.
Okay, let's take a breath and slow things back down for a second. And this brilliantly illustrates why this particular May is just so extraordinary. While Asian Heritage Month spans the entire month, I want you to look closely at Thursday, May 21st, 2026. Global Accessibility Awareness Day, International Tea Day, and World Day for Cultural Diversity literally all converge on this exact same date. It creates this highly potent activation point right inside our month-long story of solidarity.
So, how do we bring these 4 totally diverse observances together cohesively? We translate them into practical, shared action. It's that simple. Asian Heritage Month becomes Remember and Honor. Global Accessibility Awareness Day becomes Remove Barriers. International Tea Day becomes Gather and Connect. And Cultural Diversity Day becomes Listen and Build Together. See what we're doing? We're taking official themes and translating them directly into actionable, shared steps.
Let's focus on that remove barriers action for just a moment. There's a quote that says, "Solidarity is incomplete if the content, technology, or event is inaccessible." And wow, that is a foundational truth. Accessibility simply cannot be treated as a bonus feature, and it definitely shouldn't be reduced to a charity frame. It is a fundamental part of belonging in practice. I mean, you simply cannot invite someone to a dialogue if the room, or the digital space for that matter,
is locked to them.
And speaking of digital spaces, we really have to put the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, or WCAG 2.2 requirements, into practice. Now, I have to point out a super fun meta moment right here. This very explainer you're experiencing right now, it's actively modeling these Global Accessibility Awareness Day requirements. Yep, we are intentionally providing clear descriptions, maintaining high text contrast, using plain language, and avoiding rapid flashing. Why? Because we want to ensure accessible belonging right here, right now, for everyone.
Moving to another layer of that May 21st convergence, let's take a closer look at International Tea Day. If we treat tea merely as an aesthetic prop, or, just an exotic visual decoration, we completely miss the point. The deeper framing here asks us to view tea as livelihood and shared space. It's really a metaphor for shared gathering, conversation, and care, all while deeply respecting the labor of the smallholder communities behind every single cup.
Now, it goes without saying that the words we use while gathering matter immensely. We absolutely must be intentional with our inclusive language and tone. This means we use specific community names rather than just treating Asian as a single monolithic group. We deliberately choose the active word dialogue over the much more passive word tolerance, and we always ask for identity first or people first preferences. By using language that is warm, accountable, and invitational, and by strictly avoiding rescue or savior language, we're actively respecting the intersections of identity and oppression.
So the crucial point is how all these different threads weave together into a single, cohesive blueprint. And it breaks down into 4 steps. 1, listen deeply. 2, remove barriers. 3, share space. And 4, act together. This aligns perfectly with official allyship guidance, and it honestly forms the core action blueprint for our entire May strategy. Think of it as a roadmap for anyone wanting to move from being just a passive observer to a truly active participant in their community. And as we enact that blueprint, our true North Star is being confidently inclusive, never performative. I just love that phrase. This is the ultimate tonal directive for the entire community. It means we absolutely celebrate joy, heritage, and community life, but, and this is a big but, we also have the confidence and the courage to plainly name barriers, whether they're digital, systemic, or social, and then work together to dismantle them.
So here is your warm, open invitation. Join ACITION this May 21st. We want you in this conversation. We really want you to help us build this solidarity in practice. You can connect, learn, and share your own journey using the official campaign hashtags, #ACITION and #ListenLearnAct.
To wrap things up, I want to end this explainer with a final, slightly provocative question for you. What is one step you will take to remove a barrier and turn connection into action today? Look around your workplace, look at your digital spaces, look at your community. Find that barrier, remove it, and take action. Thank you so much for learning with me today.